Hello, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
We are live. We are not live.
No, we're not live this time.
I'm hanging out with my kids and break.
Yeah, so Sorena's off on spring break hanging out with his kids.
But I'm going to keep my commitment to give you valuable content.
Right, but Sourena wanted to keep his commitment to bring you valuable content.
My name is Sourena.
Right, so this is Sourena Vasegi. Sourena is the writer who can't write and the speaker who can't speak.
My job is to motivate you inspire you goals.
Right, so Sorena's job is to motivate you, to inspire you, and to help you reach your goals.
You can do it.
Yeah, and me, well, my name's Jamila Doolin, and I just kind of help Sourena bring his ideas to life a little bit.
I'm going to ask you a question. Have you ever had something that you had to do, but you didn't feel like doing?
Yeah, so the question was this. Have you ever had to do something that you had to do, but you just didn't feel like doing it?
And if you said no, you're not human.
Yeah, and if you said no to that, well, then we just don't think you're human.
And I've been researching and talking and writing about habits for a while now.
Right, so Sorena's been researching about, learning about, talking about, sharing about, writing about habits for a while.
I believe that if you want my life, you need to have everything.
Right, Sourena said, look, if you want to have an amazing life, then you've got to have positive habits.
Today we are talking about why habits don't stick. We are talking about why habits don't stick.
So today we're talking about why it is habits may not always stick.
And I read a good book. A great book that I've been into because of how
Right. So Sourena read this book that he just loves, and it's called The 5-Second Rule.
Basically, you put it on anytime you don't want something or you don't feel like it. Count down to 5, count down to 5, and then do it.
Right. So the idea is this. Anytime there's something that maybe you don't want to do, or you can't decide if you should do, just count down from 5 and then do it.
The reason is if you give that time, you might want to tell you habits.
Right. The idea is this. If you give yourself some time, let's say I'm going to think about it for 10 minutes. Well, in that time, there's a good chance that you'll think yourself right on out of it. So if it's something that you need to do, but don't want to do, don't give yourself that time. Just go ahead, count down from 5 in 5 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then do it. If you're at, for example, let's say you're at an event.
And you see somebody that you want to connect with.
Yeah, and you see someone with whom you want to connect.
And if you think about reading, but if you think about it, you might choose not to.
Right, and if you think about going over there and talking to that person, then there's a good chance that you'll come up with reasons. Not a reason, but reasons why you shouldn't.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I have one.
Yeah, it could be, I'm hungry, I don't want to interrupt, it's getting late.
What if they are busy?
Yeah, what if they're busy? Let me see if I have food in my teeth. I mean, you can just come up with all kind of, what?
Yeah, I like that one.
Wait, let me see if I have food in my teeth.
You did like actually your brain come up with a reason why you should not do it.
Yeah, your brain does. It comes up with all kinds of reasons why I didn't have gum, I don't have a mint, whatever. You know, what are we going to talk about?
Yeah.
So that's why it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm scientifically bring down the thought process.
Yeah, scientifically, your brain, it just doesn't have time if you count down from 5 like that. It interrupts that whole thought process, and you have to get going.
So, and there you go. This you need to have a conversation.
Yeah, so let's try something else. Let's say you need to have a tough conversation.
If you don't do that, you might go, oh my goodness, what if she wants, what if they get about me?
Right, so let's say you need to have this tough conversation. There's a good chance if you don't have it right then, you might think to yourself, oh my goodness, what if they get mad at me? What if they don't like me? What if this doesn't go right? I'm just nervous. Whatever it might be.
Is there a better time? Is there a better time?
Is there a better time?
All these things.
Yeah, all these crazy thoughts are just going to start running around in your little head, and they're just a way to get you not to do something that you probably know you should be doing.
Or you can't stop you from doing something you shouldn't.
I'm sorry?
You can't even stop you.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how that works, because those same crazy thoughts, they don't seem to stop you from doing the things that you shouldn't be doing, because that crazy thoughts never stopped me from eating that chocolate cheesecake.
You can use it here. You can use it here too.
You can use it. So I could go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, no.
Yeah. Go.
Or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. And it's simple, but it's powerful.
Yeah, Sourena said, look, this seems simple, but it is so powerful.
I've been reproduced because I've been this in my life.
Can you repeat that for me, please, Sourena?
I've been reproduced because I've been using it in my life.
So you are the testimonial, is what you're telling us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Among the thousands.
Among the thousands of testimonials. What Sourena said was, look, I can tell you this works because I've been more productive. And it's because I've been using this.
I know it sounds simplistic, and it works.
Yeah, Sourena said, look, I know it sounds simplistic, and it is, but it also works.
So one of the things you mentioned about how people are not afraid of they're afraid of stress.
Right, so one of the things that she writes about in the book is that, hey, look, people are not afraid of hard work. They're afraid of stress.
A common example is customer service.
Yeah, a perfect example of this, or a common example of this, is, say, calling customer service. Because we all know that is something we look so forward to doing.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, when you actually think about it, calling customer service isn't that hard. Yeah, I mean, think about it. What do? You pick up the phone, you call the number, you wait on hold. You go through the voicemail tree, you wait on hold. You talk to someone, you wait on hold. All you're doing is talking and waiting. Yeah, you probably do it 100 times a day in person. You talk, you wait.
What do you think about what do you think about?
But when you think about it, You do. You get stressed out.
What do you think about it?
When I think about calling customer service, what do I think about?
Yes.
The first thing that comes into my mind is they are not going to give me the answer that I want.
Oh.
And then I'm going to have to go to the next person. And the next person. Oh, yes, there's that too. Is the machine going to understand me? And by the way, Sourena, you think it's just you. It doesn't understand me either. Am I going to get a rude person on the phone?
And the more you put it off, the more you take yourself.
That's true. The more you put it off, the more stories you start telling yourself.
Yeah.
And then you even get down to, this is my personal favorite, because I do it. I have a customer service call that I was supposed to make many weeks ago. Anyways, what I keep telling myself is, it's going to take a long time, and I just don't have that time. As if I don't have time to sit in my car as I'm driving and talk to customer service on hold. Which then would be the next one, which is, you know, you're just going to hit the dead spot and you won't be able to hear them anyway.
I know that. But other things where you had.
Yeah, all of these things, they just keep going in your head.
And if you want your life, you need to work on having a routine.
Right. But here's the thing. If you want a good life, if you want to have the best life you can possibly have, you're going to need to work on your habits and routines. This is true for everybody. We all need better habits and better routines.
There's the RT. No.
Yeah. There are just things in life that are tedious and just not so fun.
We've been working hard on getting some stuff accomplished.
Yeah, over here we've been working hard on getting things accomplished.
And it's really technical.
Yes, a lot of it's kind of technical.
It involves a lot of back and forth over chat.
Yeah, it involves back and forth over chat. Some of it even involved calling our, calling Apple. Not so fun. Not that they're bad, because they have really good customer service.
I know Apple, yeah.
Yeah, they have great customer service. It's just the thought, those two words, customer service.
Yeah. And then, when we behind it, we can do it either, why not?
Right. The thing is, when you forget about the meaning behind it, you can think of all the reasons of why not to do something.
Okay. In the book, she had a couple of great quotes.
Does she?
Yes, can you
Right. So from the book, 5-second Rule, here's some quotes that Sourena wanted me to read. All right. We like to think that we use logic or consider our goals when we make decisions, but that's not the case. According to neuroscientist Antonio Damasio, it's our feelings that decide for us 95% of the time. You feel before you think. You feel before you act. As Damasio puts it, human beings are feeling machines that think, not thinking machines that feel. And that's how you ultimately make decisions, based upon how you feel. Now, wait, there's more, because she goes on to say, here's how feelings keep you from changing. When you stop to consider how you feel, you stop moving toward your goal. Once you hesitate, you start thinking about what you need to do. You'll weigh the pros and cons and stress.
Okay. So, let me unpack. Let me unpack it for you.
You want to unpack it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, think about your priorities.
Think about my priorities.
Yeah, think about your priorities.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. And think about the strategy behind it, but the strategy behind your goals.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be.
I'm sorry?
Think about the strategy behind your goals.
Okay.
Yeah. No, be.
Oh, excuse me. Think about the strategy behind your goals.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sourena. Sorry, guys. Think about the distraction, you said? The strategy behind your goals?
Yeah.
Okay. Think about the strategy behind your goals.
Think about how to think again without the strategy.
And then think about how your feelings can get in the way of that strategy.
For example, I have to do it.
All right, so how many did you say you have?
2.
Oh, I thought you said you had 3. Because I was wondering who the third one was. So what Sourena said was, for example, I have 2 little kids.
And when you do something wrong,
And when they do something wrong,
logically, I need to point out.
right. And logically, when they do something wrong, they have a father and he says, I should point this out to them.
Mostly, when they come out of you.
Right, but your feelings say, if I just kind of ignore it and let it go on, life will be so much easier, at least right now.
Yeah. But the overall goals.
Right, that hurts your goals. Because your goal is to have nice, respectful children who will be productive citizens.
When I have to do something like this, I don't feel like doing it.
So Sourena said, look, when I have to do something on my list that I don't feel like doing, then you stop using feelings and you need to go into logic.
Yeah.
And that's where your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 comes in.
Yeah. And this very kind of element of who you are is challenging.
Right, so no matter who you are, this is challenging.
We get the temptations to do the wrong thing outweigh the temptation of doing the right thing.
Right, because, honestly, the temptation of doing the wrong thing so often outweighs the temptation of doing the right thing.
I felt no emotion.
Sometimes
Part of the day, I felt no emotion.
Sometimes part of the day you feel no emotion.
No, I wish I could feel no emotion.
You wish you could feel no emotion. Just for that.
If that because really put on work. Nothing is that challenging.
So I said when I look back on my work, nothing is that challenging.
You know, it might be a lot of steps.
It might involve a lot of steps.
And it feels tedious and exciting.
And it may feel tedious, and it may feel challenging.
But when it looks like nothing is not doable.
But when he looks at it, there's nothing that's not doable.
I realize how feelings impacting your habits.
So ultimately, the question is this: how are your feelings impacting your habits?
No matter who you are, no matter how many you are, they affect your habits and routines.
Right? Because here's the thing: no matter who you are, no matter how amazing you are, your habits do affect your routines.
I'm going to give one more step.
You want to give one more step?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta frame your feelings.
What Sourena said was this: you have to reframe your feelings.
Instead of feeling that it's a very that you consider
Instead of feeling
dread, anxious, but kind of service.
Instead of feeling what by calling customer service?
Anxious.
Anxious?
Yeah, you really see, I find out, I get to see that to do this.
Yeah, so instead of feeling anxious about calling customer service, Sourena said, hey, look, it's something on your to-do list. So instead of looking at it as this is something I dread doing, look at it from a positive side, which is this is something I get to check off my to-do list. So doing it is actually a reward. There's a reward for it.
And then you feel about change. You feel about change.
And then your feeling about it changes.
You know what we're human beings. We can't afford it. We can't afford it. We can't avoid feelings.
Yeah, so we're human beings and we can't, what our feelings? Avoid our feelings.
Or they push them back. But
or push them back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Secondly, make it a priority.
Make it a priority.
Yeah, make it very, at least half an hour, okay. I gotta do things that I don't want to do.
So at least for a half an hour, tell yourself you have to do things that you don't want to do.
Yeah,
So Sourena said the 5-second rule is an invaluable book.
Yeah, simple, but powerful.
Simple, but powerful.
Yeah. I feel like you take a lot by having.
And if you like, it'll help you change a lot about your habits and your routines. So this is Sourena Vaseki. Sourena is the writer who can't write and the speaker who can't speak. I am Jamila Doolin, and today we just want to help you reach your goals. So go out and just be amazing. Thank you very much.